Everyone, and happy Sunday. I hope you guys all had a great first week of December and are counting down officially now to the last 2 weeks before the winter break. I think that this of all years, whether you're partially in e-learning and doing virtual school or you're in class and doing e-learning, it's really been a tough year. It's been great in a lot of ways, a lot of newness, and sometimes that comes with a lot of change and excitement and positivity and energy, but it can also come with a lot of stress. So I know my virtual school students are excited about the break, and I myself am. It's been a really crazy week on my end. My son actually has been really sick, and we're waiting for COVID test results. So that's been awful. And there was a passing in my family. So I know I posted in our Brightspace classroom that I'm really slow on getting that Sophie's toy case study back to you, and I apologize. It's really for good reasons. It's not not every day this type of situation happens, and I'm in that place of mentality all year of we're in a pandemic, so we are just going to be honest with each other, and it is what it is. So hopefully those will come back to you this week, and as soon as they do, you'll have that mark update again. I did send you a mark update last week as well. So now that we are in the last few weeks here of December before the winter break, really our time is running out. These are the last assignments, and then we get into our final 30 in January, which will be a book study actually, and I will be talking about that next week. So make sure you pay attention to our classroom next week and getting that information so that you can prepare for that over the winter break for when you get back in January. So this week we have a unit test. And I did mention that last time I actually put up the unit test, I gave you guys significantly more time than a 75-minute traditional classroom work period. So, and a lot of you use that extra time that was given to you. Of course, why would you not? But the tests are designed to be done in 75 minutes. So if you did use that full extra time last time, then you're really going to want to hustle hard when it comes to studying and preparing for this test, because 75 minutes will go quickly if you haven't studied. The reason for that is because you will be spending all of your time searching answers, which you should not be doing, instead of actually just doing the test. And that's going to reflect in your mark. Okay, so the cutoff for this is 75 minutes. There's a 10-minute grace period, and then you will not be able to answer anything else on the test. So you have to study, okay? I also mentioned in Brightspace, please, if you have an IEP where you do have extra time, to email me. I know it's one of those things that I should know, but sometimes I forget, and I don't want that to happen in the circumstance. So advocate for yourself. Send me a quick email, and I'll make sure that I set up the test specifically for you to have that time, okay? So the unit test goes live tonight. It's live right now, so you could write it tonight if you wanted to, but you have all week to write it up until next Monday at 8 a.m., okay? So you can choose, depending on sort of what's happening within your week, when you think the test is best to be written, okay? So, but you have to get that done this week. There's no extensions on that, okay? Then, other than that, we're getting into the final content of the course. So on Tuesday, you've been given a lesson. And again, I'm really, really emphasizing that your final exam or final test for this course, all of this content is going to be heavily weighted on that test. So make sure that you're taking thorough notes and that you have that content, you really understand it. Okay. So there's a lesson here on leadership, and then watch the TED Talk, What It Takes to Be a Great Leader, and take notes on that. And then you'll be taking an online leadership quiz and taking notes on what your results are. Okay. And then there's a discussion post based on this. You're going to go in, write your discussion post, ask a question of your peers, and reply to at least 2 peer posts for full marks. And that's your first discussion post of the week. And then we have a second discussion post based on contemporary trends in leadership. There's a lot of video content in this lesson. Really interesting, concepts and statistics. So a lot of students really love this lesson. So again, take time to really take notes, watch all the videos, take notes on the videos, because that can come at you on the final exam, okay? And then you'll have your discussion post. Again, as always, you write a question to your peers, answer 2 peer posts, make sure that you get that done by Monday at 8 a.m., okay? And then you've got another lesson on stages of group development, and then you're to read this article by Seth Godin, one of my favorite marketing gurus, Is Effort a Myth? Okay, so this will come into play next week for your final blog entry of the course, okay? So you've got the 3 lessons, taking thorough notes, watching all of the videos, taking thorough notes. You've got your 2 discussion posts, you've got your unit test, and you've got this article to read in preparation for next week. Don't forget to do your participation activity. And if you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget that last week I did post the unit test review sheet. So that's also available to you up on the activity feed in Brightspace. If you have any questions, send me an email. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you online.